Welcome everyone to the second show of OCPL Presents Shakespeare Unstaged. So I'm first one in the lineup, so let me tell you about our upcoming show, which is Love's Labour's Lost. It has been rehearsed virtually only for the past 2 weeks, and I just got access to the poster, and I'm going to share that with you so you can see the poster. So it's going to come up in 1 second, and there it is. As soon as I can move it, there it is. Okay, Love's Labour's Lost, and this is the poster that the director Basil Allen chose. I think you might notice in the title we have some extra commas, shouldn't be there. But it has many of the elements of the play. It has a little bit of the comic element in it. It has the male and female in it with the king and the princess. And the rose, I'm not quite sure what the rose represents, but we'll figure that out. And this is a draft, so it does not have everything in it. It only has the basic elements that he first put in. The Cupid's arrow was not there in the beginning, but it will have our logo, and it will have all the sponsors' logos and everything else on it. You'll see a great difference between this and the finished product. And as soon as we have the finished product, it might even be my next week, I hope, we will share that with you. So that's the Love's Labour's Lost poster. And let's see how I'm doing. Oh, I'm doing fine. So we have a great lineup today. We have Simon Moody and Sam Tambor are doing a piece, and Kayla Ross is doing a sonnet, and Childress is doing a monologue. We have Caitlin Friedberg and Janice Scaturo are doing a piece from Midsummer as well, and then I'm doing a sonnet, and then we're going to have a little question at the end to ask our actors. And the ones who were in early know what the question is. All right, so now I've finished my time, and I'm going to throw it over to Kara Luddy, who is the OCPL person at the moment, because the executive director is not available. He's lost in space somewhere, but we'll find him eventually. So Kara, take it away. Tell us about OCPL.
Hey, so I'm Kara Luddy. I'm the communications assistant at OCPL, and I'm here representing Christian Zabriskie right now. A short update for OCPL is that we have a lot of new virtual programs that we're bringing to you, so be sure to check those out. You can go to our website, onlib.org, and you can scroll down to our calendar, and you can see everything that's coming up. So thanks for bearing with us. This is a new process for us, trying to connect Zoom and Facebook Live. So there are some bumps that we're dealing with along the road, but we really appreciate your patience, and just please let us know if you have any feedback or anything you'd like to see. Thank you.
Thank you, Kara, very much. Yeah, we can give her some finger snaps. Come on, there we go. And we know how to clap on this show. All right, so our first group is Simon Moody and Samuel Tambor. Sorry, Sam, I called you Sam before. It's Samuel.
It's okay.
And they're both lawyers too, so watch out. And they're going to be doing Act 3 piece from Act 3, Scene 3 of Othello. And I'm calling it Planting Jealousy. So gentlemen, take it away.
Give it to me. I have use for it. Go, leave me. I will in Cassio's lodging lose this napkin, and let him find it. Trifles light as air are to the jealous confirmations strong as proofs of holy writ. This may do something. The Moor already changes with my poison. Dangerous conceits are, in their natures, poisons, which at the first are scarce found to distaste, but with a little act upon the blood, burn like the mines of sulfur. I did say so. Look where he comes. Not Poppy, nor Mandragora, nor all the drowsy syrups of the world shall ever medicine thee to that sweet sleep which thou owest yesterday.
Hup! Hup! false to me.
Why, how now, General? No more of that.
Avaunt! Begone! Thou hast set me on the rack. I swear 'tis better to be much abused than but to know a little.
Oh, how now, my lord?
What sense had I of her stolen hours of lust? I saw it not, thought it not, it harmed me not. I slept the next night well, was free and merry. I found not Cassio's kisses on her lips. He that is robbed, not wanting what is stolen. Let him know it, and he's not robbed at all.
Oh, I am sorry to hear this.
I had been happy if the general camp pioneers and all had tasted her sweet body, so I had nothing known. Now, forever, farewell the tranquil mind, farewell content, farewell the plumed troop and the big wars that make ambition virtue. Farewell, farewell the name, steed and the shrill trump, the spirit-stirring drum, the ear-piercing fife, the royal banner and all quality, pride, pomp, and circumstance, all glorious war. And oh, you mortal engines whose rude throats the immortal Jove's dread clamors counterfeit, farewell. Othello's occupation is gone.
Is it possible, my lord?
Villain! Be sure thou prove my love a whore. Be sure of it. Give me the ocular proof. Oh, by the worth of man's eternal soul, thou hadst been better have been born a dog than answer my waked wrath.
Has it come to this?
Make me to see it. Or at least so prove it, that the probation bear no hinge nor loop to hang a doubt on, or woe upon thy life.
Oh, my noble lord.
If thou dost slander her and torture me, never pray more, abandon all remorse. On honor's head horrors accumulate. Do deeds to make heavens weep, all earth amaze, for nothing canst thou to damnation add greater than that.
Oh, grace, oh, heaven, forgive me. Are you a man? Have you a soul or sense? God be with you. Take mine office. Oh, wretched fool, that livest to make thine honesty a vice. Oh, monstrous world, take note, O world. To be direct and honest is not safe. I thank you for this profit, and from hence I'll love no friend, sith love breeds such offense.
Nay, stay. Thou shouldst be honest.
I should be wise, for honesty's a fool, and loses that it works for.
By the world, I think my wife be honest. I think she is not. I think that thou art just. I think thou art not. I'll have some proof. Her name, that was as fresh as Dian's visage, is now begrimed and black as mine own face. If there be cords or knives, poison or fire or suffocating streams, I'll not endure it. Would I were satisfied.
I see, sir, you are eaten up with passion. I do repent me that I put it to you. You would be satisfied?
Would? Nay, I will.
And may, but how? How satisfied, my lord? Would you, the supervisor, grossly gape on, behold her topped?
Death and damnation!
It were a tedious difficulty, I think, to bring them to that prospect. Damn them, then, if ever mortal eyes do see them bolster more than their own. What then? How then? What shall I say? Where's satisfaction? It is impossible you should see this. Were they as prime as goats, as hot as monkeys, as salt as wolves in pride, and fools as gross as ignorance made drunk. But yet, I say, if imputation in strong circumstances would lead directly to the door of truth, will give you satisfaction, you may have it.
Give me living reason she's disloyal.
I do not like the office, but sith I am entered in this cause so far, pricked to it by foolish honesty and love, I will go on. I lay with Cassio lately, and being troubled with a raging tooth, I could not sleep. There are a kind of men so loose of soul that in their sleeps will mutter their affairs. One of this kind is Cassio. In sleep I heard him say, "Sweet Desdemona, let us be wary, let us hide our loves." And then, sir, would he gripe and wring my hand, cry, "Oh, sweet creature," and then kiss me hard, as if he plucked up kisses by the roots that grew upon my lips, then laid his leg over my thigh and sighed and kissed and then cried, "Oh, cursed fate that gave thee to the Moor."
Monstrous! Monstrous!
Nay, this was but his dream.
But this denoted a foregone conclusion. 'Tis a shrewd doubt, though it be but a dream.
And this may help to thicken other proofs that do demonstrate thinly.
I'll tear her all to pieces.
Oh, nay, but be wise. Yet we see nothing done. She may be honest yet. Tell me but this. Have you not sometimes seen a handkerchief spotted with strawberries in your wife's hand?
I gave her such a one. 'Twas my first gift.
I know not that, but such a handkerchief, I am sure it was your wife's, did I today see Cassio wipe his beard with.
It be that.
If it be that, or any that was hers, it speaks against her with the other proofs.
That the slave had 40,000 lives. One is too poor, too weak for my revenge. Now do I see. 'Tis true. Look here, Iago. All my fond love thus do I blow to heaven. 'Tis gone. Arise, black vengeance. From thy hollow cell, yield up. Oh, love, thy crown and hearted throne to tyrannize hate. Swell, bosom, with thy fraught for 'tis of aspic's tongue.
Yet be content.
Blood, blood, blood.
Patience, I say. Your mind perhaps may change.
Iago. Like to the Pontic sea, whose icy current and compulsive course ne'er feels retiring ebb, but keeps due to the Propodic, the Hellespont, even so. My bloody thoughts with violent pace shall ne'er look back, ne'er ebb to humble love, till that a capable and wide revenge swallow them up. Now, by yond marble heaven,
We yield, we kneel.
due reverence to the sacred vow, I here engage my words.
Do not rise yet. Witness, you ever-burning lights above, you elements that clip us round about. Witness that here Iago doth give up the execution of his wit, hands, heart, to wronged Othello's service. Let him command, and to obey shall be in me remorse. What bloody business ever.
I greet thy love, not with vain thanks, but with acceptance bounteous, and will upon the instant put thee to it. Within these 3 days, let me hear thee say that Cassio's not alive.
My friend is dead. 'Tis done at your request, but let her live.
Damn her! Lewd minx, damn her! Come, go with me apart. I will withdraw to furnish me with some swift means of death for the fair devil. Now art thou my lieutenant.
I am your own forever.
See those snaps? Come on. Come on. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, now we're moving on to our next piece. And this is going to be Kayla Ross. Where is Kayla? There she is. Hi, Kayla. And Kayla is going to be doing sonnet number 18, which is Shall I Compare Thee to a Summer's Day? Kayla, take it away.
Shall I compare thee to a summer's day? Thou art more lovely and more temperate. Rough winds do shake the darling buds of May, and summer's lease hath all too short a date. Sometime too hot the eye of heaven shines, and often is his gold complexion dimmed, and every fair from fair sometime declines, by chance or nature's changing course untrimmed. But thy eternal summer shall not fade, nor lose possession of that fair thou owest, nor shall death brag thou wanderest in his shade, when internal lines to time thou growest. So as long as men can breathe or eyes can see, so long lives this, and this gives life to thee.
Very nice, Kayla. Thank you very much. And now we're going to move on to Anne, right? Oh no, did I do it wrong? No, yes, Anne is right. Sorry about that. Sometimes my program gets a little confused. We're moving on to Anne Childress, who is, and I'm unmuted, yes? Okay, good. Yesterday I introduced her and I was muted. She's doing a scene from Act 1, Scene 1 of Midsummer. She's playing the character of Helena, and I call it Planning for Love. And I have to find her first. There she is. Okay, she's ready. Take it away, Anne.
How happy some over other some can be. Through Athens, I'm thought as fair as she. But what of that? Demetrius thinks not so. He will not know it all, but he do know. And as he errs, doting on Hermia's eyes, so I, admiring his qualities. Things base and vile, folding no quantity, love can transpose to form and dignity. Love looks not with the eyes, but with the mind, and therefore is winged Cupid plainted blind. Nor hath love's mind of any judgment taste. Wings and no eyes, figure unheedy haste. And therefore his love said to be a child, because in choice he is so oft beguiled. As waggish boys in game themselves forswear, so the boy love is perjured everywhere. For ere Demetrius looked on Hermia's eyne, he held down oaths that he was only mine. And when this hail some heat from Hermia felt, so he dissolved, and showers of oaths did melt. I will go tell him of fair Hermia's flight. Then to the wood will he tomorrow night pursue her, and for this intelligence, if I have thanks, it is a dear expense. For herein mean I to enrich my pain, to have his sight thither and back again.
Thank you, Anne. Very nice. Very nice. Next, we move on to another scene from Midsummer. This is in Act 2, Scene 1, and we have the Puck, and a fairy. And we have Caitlin Friedberg and Janice Scatero, as soon as I can find them on my little list here. There they are. And I think they're both ready now, so take it away, Caitlin and Janice.
Now, Spirit, whither wander you?
Over hill, over dale, through bush, through briar, over park, over pale, through floods, through fire. Oh, I do wander everywhere. Swifter than the moon's spear, and I serve the fairy queen. To do her orbs upon the green, the cowslips tall her pensioners be. In their gold coat spots, you see those be rubies? Fairy favors. In those freckles live their savors. I must go seek some dewdrops here and hang a pearl on every cowslip's ear. Oh, farewell, thou lob of spirits, I'll be gone. Our queen and all our elves come here anon.
The queen doth keep his revels here tonight. Take heed the queen come not within her sight. For Oberon is passing fell in wrath, because that she as her attendant hath a lovely boy stolen from an Indian king. She had never so sweet a changeling, and jealous Oberon would have the child, knight of his train, to trace the forest wild. But she perforce withholds the loved boy, crowns him with flowers, and makes him all her joy. And now they never meet in grove or green, by mountain clear or spangled starlight sheen, but they do so square that all their elves for fear creep into acorn cups and hide them there.
Either I mistake your shape in making quite, or else you are that shrewd and knavish sprite called Robin Goodfellow. Are not you he that frightens the maidens in the villagery, skim milk, and sometimes labor in the kern, and bootless make the breathless housewife churn, and sometime make the drink to bear no barm? These sleed night wanderers laughing at their harm. Those that hobgoblin call you and sweet Puck, you do their work and they shall have good luck. Are you not he?
Thou speakest right. I am that merry wanderer of the night. I jest to Oberon and make him smile, when I a fat and bean-fed horse beguile, neighing in likeness of a filly foal, and sometimes lurk I in a gossip's bowl, in very likeness of a roasted crab, and when she drinks against her lips I bob, and on her withered dewlap pour the ale. The wisest aunt telling the saddest tale, sometime for 3-foot stool mistaketh me, then slip I from her bum, down topples she, and Taylor cries and falls into a cough. And then the whole choir hold their hips and laugh, and waxen in their mirth and neeze and swear. A merrier hour was never wasted there. But room, fairy, here comes Oberon.
And here's my mistress. Would that he'd be gone.
I was muted. Very nice. Thank you, ladies. That was great. Now our last player today is me, and I'm going to do a sonnet from Shakespeare, number 23. Mine eye hath played the painter and hath stelled. Mine eye hath played the painter and hath stelled thy beauty's form in table of my heart. My body is the frame wherein 'tis held, and perspective it is best painter's art. For through the painter must you see his skill, to find where your true image pictured lies, which in my bosom's shop is hanging still, that hath his windows glazed with thine eyes. Now see what good turns eyes for eyes have done. Thine eyes have drawn thy shape, and thine for me are windows to my breast, where through the sun delights to peep, to gaze therein on thee. Yet eyes this cunning want to shape their art. They draw but what they see, know not the heart. Thank you for the snaps. And let's see, we have about 6 minutes left, 5 or 6 minutes. So I will be asking our players today a question. And I think I'm starting with Caitlin and moving to Janice and then Anne and Kayla, and that's all I can see for now. So let me get Caitlin back in the game. And the question's going to be, what is your favorite Shakespearean show? And your favorite Shakespearean role? Doesn't have to be from the same show. And did you ever get a chance to play that role? And if you did, how did you feel about it? Caitlin, you're on.
So my all-time favorite Shakespeare show is The Tempest. And from that show, my favorite character of all time is Prospero. I've never had a chance to play him, but in high school, I got a chance to direct my dad doing the final, his final monologue for a project, and that was a lot of fun.
Cool. That's great. Thank you. Thank you very much. And next, it's going to be the same question for everybody, so I'm not going to repeat it. Janice, you're
Right.
on, girl.
Okay, well,
Here.
okay. I think I would stick with Midsummer Night's Dream.
Okay.
And I think I'd like to take a crack at Puck.
Mm-hmm. You
That
strike me as a
mischievous.
Puck.
Yeah, I think that would be lots of fun.
Right, right. Wonderful. Okay, thank you very much. And I'm going to move on to Anne next. So Anne, favorite Shakespeare, favorite role, and did you ever have a chance to play it?
Well, my favorite Shakespeare play is Taming of the Shrew. The role that I would like to play, though, is not from that. The role I want to play and have fun with is Hecate from the Scottish play.
Mm-hmm.
And so, no, I haven't actually gotten to portray the role, but I'm thinking about reading that monologue real soon.
Oh, that'd be nice. That'll give you a chance. Wonderful. Thank you very much. And now we are on to Kayla. And Kayla?
So my favorite show would be the Scottish play, but my favorite role to play would be Juliet from Romeo and Juliet. I haven't in a professional place of playing her, but I, over the summer, played Juliet Saurus and Romeo Rex as a children's story for our local theater group.
Nice, nice. And you did a Juliet monologue last week, yes? Beautiful. Okay, and next I have Kara. Kara, do you want to answer this question? I don't think I can unmute you. Yourself. There
Can you
go.
hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, I wasn't sure. So my knowledge of Shakespeare isn't as robust as all of yours. I did read Much Ado About Nothing in high school, but I cannot remember too many details about the characters. So I guess I really like all the magic in some of the Shakespeare plays, like Midsummer's Evening. You're putting me on the spot.
That's okay. That's all right. We can let you off the spot whenever you want. Okay, so we'll move on. Thank you, Kara. I give you some chance for that since I put you on the spot. And now I'm going to move on to Simon.
Oh my God, it's really not fair, Ronnie. I've been doing Shakespeare for 40 years. I have three favorite roles: Benedict from Much Ado About Nothing, Titus Andronicus from the play of the same name. I really like Petruchio, but that's a very but yeah, Michaela Oni, if you recall, we played it very differently. It was a very different format. I've been fortunate to be able to play those roles and many others, as you know.
Cool. All right. Well, we only have 1 minute left, so I think maybe we'll get on to Sam. Sam?
Yes, sir. Thank you. Good question, Ronnie. Yeah, let me take up the minute. On the comedies, I would say Baptista in Taming of the Shrew. I was in that production with Simon and Michaela, and that was in Auburn, Simon, as you'll recall. I did. And I also played Baptista in Ithaca once. My favorite role is probably Lord Capulet in Romeo and Juliet, which I just got to play again in a show with Simon in Auburn. And I've always wanted to play Lord Capulet, and Dan Stevens gave me that opportunity, for which I'm ever grateful. Thank you.
Wonderful. Thank you very much. And we have less than a minute left, so let me thank each and every one of the players. and all the viewers as well. Thank you for tuning in to us. And you can see us again if you'd like. If you want to see this whole thing again or tell your friends about it, we should be on the OCPL, Onondaga County Public Library Facebook page, and also on the Syracuse Shakespeare-In-The-Park Shakespeare page, at least by tomorrow if it's not on there now. So we'll see how it goes. Thank you, everybody. Let's give everybody a snap, and we'll see you next week. Thanks a lot.